How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Exploratory devlog. I implemented a lot of changes since the last devlog, so stay tuned. To stay organized, I made a simple to-do list where I prioritized the tasks that I need to complete. I started off with the first item on my list, the world generation and the biomes. I went through a lot of different iterations trying to get the look and feel of the world correct. I was able to get to a fairly good stopping point for the world generation and the biomes. I now have forests that are clumped together, as well as deserts and some jungles. I'll definitely continue to keep improving on the world generation, so stay tuned for future updates. You could also notice that I've been continually iterating on the graphics, and I'm really trying to find a look that I like, and I haven't quite gotten to that point yet. The next thing that I worked on was the character movement, and specifically the robot stacking issue, where you could place one robot exactly on top of another and they get stuck on top of each other. This issue took a lot longer to fix than I expected. So after a lot of debugging and a lot of rewriting some of my code, I was finally able to get the pathfinding to work for each character individually, and they could all find their own paths, and I could even do group pathfinding where they could all go to their own unique locations. With that, I can mark the robot stacking issue as complete. Next, I started working on some other tasks, such as the robot battery charging, the solar panel functionality, and the wattage indicator. Each robot will have its own rechargeable battery. The battery level will slowly drop over time, and eventually you'll have to recharge your robot. Here you can see the new pathfinding for the robots, as well as a very sped up battery depletion. After getting the batteries to work on the robots, I switched over to the solar panel functionality. When a solar panel is connected to a charging pad, the player can move a robot onto the charging pad and the robot's battery will charge. Next, I added a wattage indicator to the charging pad. So the more solar panels you connect to the charging pad, the more power output the charging pad will have. If there are no solar panels connected to a charging pad, the robot will not charge. With that, I can now move the wattage indicator to the complete column. Continuing on with the items on my to-do list, I am now currently working on the tree selection and the resource collection. I also made a lot of changes to the look of the game. I added a lot more vibrancy, and I also changed the scale of some of the objects. I want the game to still be very grid-based and semi-realistic, however I'm not too concerned with ultra-realism. I actually wanted to have a little bit of a cartoony look and not be too realistic. That concludes today's updates. Stay tuned for future updates. I'm working really hard on this game and I really want to see it through. The goal is to get it basically playable by mid-summer 2021. Stay tuned, and if you want to follow the progress, please subscribe. If you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to leave it in the comment section. Thanks and have a great day.